The footsteps stopped just beyond the mouth of the alley. Silence followed, heavy, deliberate, like the city itself was holding its breath. Elias's heart was thudding in his ears. He glanced at Lyra, but her gaze was fixed forward, her expression unreadable. Then a voice slid into the air, smooth as oil.
Clockmaker, you weren't meant to wake it.
Elias's skin prickled. The words hadn't been spoken aloud. They vibrated inside his skull, cold and damp like water trickling through stone. The pale figure emerged from the darkness, still clinging to the man's shadow. Now Elias saw it fully. Featureless skin stretched tight over its frame, long fingers tapering into points, its mouth opening and closing in slow, deliberate movements. The man in the coat walked on as if unaware of the parasite tethered to him. Lyra stepped in front of Elias.
"Back," she said.
Her voice sharper than he'd heard it yet. The creature tilted its head toward her.
Fourth time, fourth ending, fourth grave.
The alley seemed to contract around them, the walls pressing inward. Elias tried to move, but his limbs felt heavy, like he was being wound down. His thoughts slowed. Even the ticking in his pocket faltered. Lyra's hand shot out. In her palm was a small shard of glass, glowing faintly with pale blue light. She snapped it into, and the world exploded into motion. A burst of energy roared down the alley, scattering the shadows like smoke in a gale. The pale figure screeched, not aloud but inside Elias's head, and was ripped backward, vanishing into the deeper dark. The man in the coat staggered, suddenly free, and hurried off without looking back. Elias gasped for air, clutching the watch. What was that? Lyra didn't answer right away. She was watching the end of the alley where the darkness hadn't fully returned to normal. It seemed thicker there now, as if something waited just beyond the veil. Finally, she said,
Hollow. They feed on what's about to be lost, and they're always hungry during an eclipse."
Elias swallowed. And it wanted me? She turned to him then, her eyes softening.
"It wants the moment we share. The watch binds that moment, which means it can taste it. That's why we have to reach the astrarium, to hide it before they come again."
For the first time, Elias felt the weight of what she was carrying. Not just danger, but a desperate kind of love that kept crossing endings to reach him. Somewhere high above the city, the clouds shifted, and the pale shape of the moon began to drift toward the sun.